What's up, movie lovers? Back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be unboxing a few more items. You may remember a couple videos ago, I opened up a bunch of stuff. And in that video, I said that I was happy with the condition of the movies that were sent to me. However, since then, I was watching another YouTube video. I can't remember the guy's name, my apologies, but he was talking about getting damaged stuff through Amazon. He was like, don't ever buy from Amazon. And that kind of fired me up a little bit. Yeah, in his video, he was showing his Gilmore Girls disc collection. I don't know if it was Blu-ray or what, but yeah, he had bought all the Gilmore Girls on DVD or something. And he spent he said like $130. $130 for the Gilmore Girls? I mean, to each his own. To each his own. I've never seen the Gilmore Girls. Maybe it's like the best thing ever. Maybe it's like better than Star Wars. It probably is actually better than the new Star Wars. But in his video, he was complaining like, you know, his box was all, the corners were all dented up and crushed in and stuff. And he showed the little paper bag that it got sent in. And he was like pissed off because he spent all this money. And, you know, he said he watched the Ring camera and the guy just threw the package down, which that's understandable. I'm a delivery guy for Amazon. I'm not going to confirm or deny that I don't do that too, but I'm just saying, when you get 250 locations, you cut every corner possible. When you're trying to deliver to 250 different places in one day, you make it as easy as possible. But anyways, that's not the point. I'm not trying to complain about my job. My point is, his video fired me up, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I was like, my Expendables set was crushed on the corners. When I first opened this up, I had only seen this little blemish right here on the edge, and I kind of cleaned it up as much as I could. I filled it in with black magic marker. However, the more that I looked at this, like the corners were just all dented in. I went ahead and I filled them in with black magic marker, but these were all white. These were all white because they were all smashed in and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to have them send me a replacement. You don't always have to send your item back, get the refund, and then reorder it. A lot of the times, if the price hadn't changed, you can go ahead and order a replacement as long as you promise to send, you know, one of the items back. So what I like to do is just order the replacement, and then I keep whichever one is better, and then just send one back. So I still haven't sent this back yet. And then I felt the same thing with my Full Metal Jacket disc. This was in pretty good condition, but this corner right here is all like dented in and crushed, and I don't like that. I bought this as a collector's item, and I want it to be mint condition. And I'm sick of them sending me dented and crushed stuff. So I was like, you know what? Send me replacements for both of these. I'm going to keep whichever one looks better, and then just send back the other one. So here, about a week later or so, I think I got the replacements. So let's go ahead and open them up. And I do this all the time with Amazon. With probably 25 to 30% of the stuff they send me, I send it back and have them, you know, send me another one. I don't care. I really don't care. Amazon has got the money, and if that's the way they want to do business, they can just eat the cost for all I care. I have no shame in taking advantage of their return policy. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got? I don't know, but they got this so I can barely get into it. Okay, so right here, this is going to be the Expendables. Yeah, already, this is way better. I can just tell looking at it, this is way better. Yeah, the corners are all good. The packaging getting ripped open and there's not white showing. Yeah, this is way better. Way better. I'm totally happy with this. This is the way it should be. Dude, yes. So right there, 1 for 1. So I'm going to keep this version and I'm going to send that other one back. And that's how I do it, baby. That's how I do it. Yeah, all right. I'm happy. 1 for 1. And then it looks like they sent Full Metal Jacket in an actual box, which is mind-blowing. So I'm hoping this one's good too. Let's go, baby. Let's go 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Let's go. I don't want to get too crazy with that scissor. Come on. Come on. Give me a good one. Give me. Nope. Nope. This other one's actually better. Yep, my first one's actually better. This one does not look good. This one's even worse. And I don't even know if this is Amazon's fault, honestly. It looks like the way that they put this shrink wrap on here is just like pressing the corners down. It looks like it's on so tight that it's just wrapping these corners around. So yeah, that's bent. That's bent. Both of these, the top and the bottom, is dented in. Same thing with the back. Like I said, I don't really think this one's Amazon's fault. I'm not going to blame Amazon. I think this is just the way it was packaged from the manufacturer. This shrink wrap is so tight, it looks like it's just pulling the corners around. So I'm not even going to open that, and I'm just going to go ahead and send this back. Like I said, I mean, this wasn't a deal breaker. This wasn't bad. I mean, these corners are way better on this version. I just didn't like this little smush right there. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to roll the dice. I don't care. It's not my money. I'm going to have them send me another one. If I don't like it, I'll just keep this, which is what I'm going to do. So I can live with that. That one's really not that bad. I was kind of more upset with that Expendables one. That was in a lot worse condition. So again, I'm not even going to open this. Just going to go ahead and send it back. Boom. All right, and that's going to do it for the returns and replacements. I don't think I have anything else coming from Amazon now. I think they've sent me everything that I had ordered. So I'm good. The cool thing is, though, I've got like $80 in credits sitting there. It's just, I really don't want to buy any more physical media from Amazon unless I absolutely have to. I wish there was somewhere else out there that had the selection and the price that Amazon does, that actually took pride in shipping their product out, because I would buy from them. I would even spend $1 or $2 extra a movie if I knew I was going to get mint condition. But it's just Amazon's got the biggest selection by far. They've got everything, and their prices are overall the best. So it's kind of hard to ignore Amazon when it comes to buying stuff. They've got the market cornered. I mean, I hate to say it, but they do. They do. They're the big dog. But anyways, I've got one more box left. This is my final order from Bull Moose. These are the last 2 movies that they owed me. So let's go ahead and pop this open. Get my handy dandy razor blade out. Make sure I don't slice my wrist. All right, let's get into it here. What do we got? See, I love this. Look at all the bubble wrap. Look at all the bubble wrap. Okay, and inside the bubble wrap, which is the way it should be in the box, we've got Young Guns. And the condition of this, yeah, we got one little dent right there. One little dent, not a big deal, but this is an excellent movie. Young Guns, not to be confused with Jung Guns from Brothers Justice. I watched that the other day with Dax Shepard. Oh my God, that was even funnier than I remember it being. Where at the end he wants to do a movie called Jung Guns, and everybody's like, yeah, I want to be in Young Guns. He's like, well, it's not Young Guns, it's Jung Guns, Jeung, Jung Guns. So funny. So, but this is the real one. This is the real Young Guns. And I've heard they were coming out with a third movie, a third installation of this. Which, if they do, I'm gonna have to see it, because I love the Young Guns movies, parts 1 and 2. Part 2 on Blu-ray is kind of expensive, kind of hard to find too. They've got it on Amazon, but it's a little pricey. So I might wait to see if that comes around on a sale one of these days and then pick it up. Or maybe I'll get real lucky and see it at a thrift store or something. I doubt it. But yeah, this first one was pretty cheap. Didn't cost too much. And this is a great Western. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Westerns, but there are a few of them that I really enjoy. Like I just watched my copy of Tombstone the other day. Wow, I forgot how good that was. That was incredible. That's such a good movie with an all-star cast. I mean, it's got so many good people in it. It's just top to bottom. It's excellent. But all right, here, this is the last one. And this is actually a DVD, Beyond the Law with Charlie Sheen. This is kind of hard to find. Okay, as far as I know, they don't have a US release of a Blu-ray of this movie, just the DVD. It looks like they do have some import versions, but they changed the name. They called it like Made of Steel. It's the same movie, but they called it Made of Steel. And you can get the Blu-ray from, like, I don't know, Germany or something like that. However, I don't want to get imports if I don't have to. I don't want to have to deal with getting imports. I don't want to take the chance of it not playing in my Blu-ray player. So I just went ahead and I got the DVD of this, which, like I said, I don't think this was too expensive on Bull Moose. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get this on Blu-ray, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. I don't think it's available. In this movie, Charlie Sheen goes undercover as a police officer, and he infiltrates this motorcycle gang, and he is a badass in this movie. I'm not kidding. Charlie Sheen is a badass. You don't want to mess with him. He's got a temper. But there's one thing in this movie that cracks me up, and I'm shocked that nobody noticed it when they were editing this thing. And that's in the scene where he's making out with Linda Fiorentino. They're getting it on, and they knock over this big lamp. And as the lamp is falling over, you can see this hand come out of the side of the screen and grab the lamp before it actually hits the ground. Yeah, the lamp is tipping over, and this hand comes out of nowhere and grabs it. It's like, what, is there a third guy in the room? What's going on here? Is he sitting in the cuck chair? What's going on? Yeah, it's a great movie. I love it. I love those biker movies like Stone Cold, Beyond the Law, where the police officers are infiltrating the motorcycle gangs. And speaking of motorcycle movies, I had picked this up a few weeks ago at Walmart for $5. It was a blind pickup. And I'm not going to lie, I mean, I watched it. It was okay. I definitely don't need to buy this on Blu-ray or anything. It was good for a one-time viewing. I don't even know if I'll be watching it again. For some reason, it reminded me of like Goodfellas meets a motorcycle gang or something like that. I don't know if it was the way it was set in the 50s and the Eastern accents throughout the movie or something. I don't know, but it gave me a Goodfellas vibe. I mean, like I said, it was okay. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best movie, but it was entertaining, and I'm glad I saw it. I'll add it to my motorcycle movie collection. But yeah, so that's going to do it, guys. That's all I've got for this video. When I get some new pickups, I'll record another one. I've also got some other ideas for some videos. I'm thinking about doing, you know, maybe my 10 dumbest movies that I have in my collection. I might do some of my favorite blind pickups lately. I could go over my Snapcase movies. It seems like everybody's got a video with that, where they have to go over their Snapcase videos and show you what they have. I've got quite a selection. Like I said, I'm an old school DVD collector, and I was doing a lot of collecting when those Snapcases were coming out, so I've got quite a few. So that might be a cool video, I don't know. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it, and until the next video, peace.